Hi there, I'm Rob Clementi, the Chief Executive of 10 The Education Network, and I'm here with Michael Linehan from Clayton Utz, who's talking at our Agribusiness Law Conference on the Gold Coast on the 8th and 9th of May on the subject of from duty to liability, directors' duties and risks in agribusiness. Now, Michael, thanks for joining us. First of all, directors and officers of agribusiness are, of course, subject to the general duties that apply to all directors and officers under the Corps Act. But there's a feeling that those duties and obligations have been increasing over time, and they're somewhat heightened or additional duties for those operating in the agri sector. Is that correct, or is that an overblown statement?
Rob, I think you are right. The expectations and legal duties upon directors and officers of all Australian companies have continued to increase over time. But some of those developments, I think, do have a higher degree of impact in the agri sector, more so than some other sectors, just given the nature of the agri sector. Obviously, as you've mentioned, all directors and officers are subject to the well-known Corporations Act and common law duties that apply generally. But there's some other areas where direct liability is now being placed upon directors. And I think that some of those areas are more relevant to agribusinesses than perhaps some other sectors, depending where companies are operating. In particular, the duties and potential liabilities in areas such as environmental compliance and supply chain responsibility may be more or less relevant to some companies, but I think are going to be particularly relevant to most, if not all, agribusinesses. So it's definitely a growing and interesting area, and I'm really looking forward to unpacking these issues a bit more at the conference in May and explaining how directors and in-house counsel in particular can best prepare and respond to some of these issues.
Michael, we're looking forward to that. Thank you very much for your time today. And for those of you who would like to register for the conference, it's easy. Just go to tved.net.au. That's our website address. Find the conference and you'll be able to enroll online. And Michael, look forward to seeing you in May. Thank you.
No problem at all, Rob. See you then.